Good morning, guys. My name is Phil. Welcome back to Miranda Detailing. Welcome back to our detailing life. So today is Monday, and we got two jobs in the shop today. So we have our regular customer who has the huge Ford F-350 that we're going to do the diamond service on. And then we have another vehicle for this afternoon. It's a little Honda Civic or Honda Accord Coupe? Honda Accord Coupe. And it's got some weird paint issues going on that we're going to address. Guys, if you're enjoying videos like this, and I hope you are, consider subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss stuff.
Let me try.
No. Go ahead, do it.
I can't do the eyebrow.
Do it.
So you don't miss stuff.
Oh, now you just look mean. That was scary. Now you just look mean. I'm gonna run away now. That is a horrible sound.
Horrible.
All right, the truck cleaned up beautifully. The protection that we put on this last time, it was only about maybe 2 months ago or less. And I actually forgot what I put on here. I got to document that. But whatever it is, it's holding on really, really well. Even after the APC rinsing to get all that grime off and all the tree junk up here, that also all came off. Yeah, it looks really good. All the bugs. There might be a few here and there as we're drying. We'll probably spot, oh, there's one right there. Yep, so we'll hit that with a little bit of quick detailer. But the wheels cleaned up beautifully, and the tires. Now, the stuff we used for the tires and the wheels. This is the Suds Lab Total Degreaser, and this is designed for tires and rubber and plastic. This stuff is awesome. I love it. It is diluted, I think, 1 to 4 in here. It is super strong. It really cleans the tire well. Any of the plastics, the rubber mats, it cleans really well. I love this stuff. I've been picking this up more than any other degreaser other than the Super Clean for the APC rinse. But man, this stuff is awesome. And actually, we didn't use Super Clean for the APC rinse. What was in that bottle was something else. It was this stuff here from this company. From Showcar or Shiners, Red Degreaser. This stuff is also very strong. I diluted it 1:4 in the pump spray. This stuff is very, very strong. So guys, what we're going to do is open up our new glove box that came yesterday. So check this out. This came with a bunch of awesome stuff. A really nice, fluffy drying towel. Check that out. As she's opening that up, we have, oh yes, the Lithium Ignite After Wash. You've seen me use this before. I've used this product. It is awesome. So we're going to put that on. And then we have these interior cleaning wipes from Adam's Polishes. So we can use that for this job also. And oh wow, this towel is nice. That's a thick, heavy-duty towel. All right, awesome. Now we also have these little, this little mitt here. It's a bug sponge.
Nice.
Check that out. At least I think it's a bug sponge. Let's see what the card says here. So the first one is with the Lithium After Wash. And we have the Insect Eliminator. So it's the Auto Fiber Bug Flip Towel. So that's what this is. It is for bugs. I could have used that today. Totally forgot to open this up and see, you know, to use that. But that's okay. We'll use it another time. Then the interior cleaning wipes. Okay. Awesome. Now, what is in here? Oh, Insect Eliminator. Again, I could have used this today. Dang it. Oh well, that's okay. We'll use it again on another job. I know this would have been a perfect subject for it. I know everybody's in the comments are going to say, you should have opened that up and used that. Yeah, I know, but you know, I got to get to work, so whatever. Okay, good. Well, let's use the, oh, wait, where'd it go? Oh, somebody's already using it. All right, go ahead and demonstrate. Let's demonstrate right here on this panel. You just mist it onto the panel, and well, we're using a different towel. We're gonna, I guess, reserve that towel for something else. Could have used that drying towel. That would have been nice. Oh well, we have other towels.
Get it.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna use it. Wow, that dries really nice, and then it adds a layer of SiO2 protection. So, pretty cool. That's great for maintenance, as well as just a standalone, you know, kind of sealant that you can use. This already has some protection on it, so this is just layering it and boosting it. Am I though? Am I? Am I? Am I though? Am I though? Now the mats were drill brushed. Wow, they look really good. They almost look brand new, and these really take a beating. Awesome. And that was with the Suds Lab degreaser. Really strong stuff. Alright, so I'm going to use this nice big fluffy drying towel. This is really nice quality. A little bit on the towel. This stuff smells like a day at the beach. That's nice. It's got like a coconutty, like suntan lotion smell, if you like that. I do. This stuff is so nice. It dries the paint really, really well and provides a nice slick layer. Awesome. And it can go on the plastics, glass, everything. It doesn't matter. That was a cute little crickety thing.
What?
It was a little cute little cricket.
Oh.
Crawled out of the thing, like crawled out of the little, like crack in the door here, and like jumped on my arm and jumped off.
That was a crazy ride.
I think you just woke up.
Like, where the heck am I?
See a spritz. So I was able to dry the whole vehicle, and still like half the towel is dry. So it's a really nice, high quality drying towel. I would reserve it for nice vehicles, jobs that don't have nasty grunge and dirt. Even after you wash it, sometimes that stuff can wash out the crevices and get into your towel or something like that, and it'll mess up your towel. But I like to reserve these nice drying towels for nicer jobs. Usually like maintenance ones that have protection on it already, but really happy with this towel. It is awesome. And that after wash, I've used it before, so it's not new to me, but I really enjoy using it. It's great for maintenance, or just as, you know, a standalone type of protection, where if you're doing, I don't know, maybe express washes or express details, and the customer's not paying for a full clay bar and machine applied wax or sealant or something like that, this is perfect. You can wash it and then apply it as it's wet, and it's going to add a couple of months protection, which is pretty awesome. So you can also spray this in the door jambs, and you know, just use a separate towel to do the door jambs because they're going to get grungy, and just wipe down all the door jambs with this protection, and again, it will make them easier to clean. Awesome product, Lithium. That stuff is awesome. So you'll probably notice that I finally installed the vacuum reel inside. I took the 50-foot hose from my trailer and put it in here. I still have this reel, another reel in the trailer. This is the second one that I purchased to put in here. And yeah, now I have 50 feet in here. Usually when I have jobs come to me, I have my trailer still parked out there, and I'll just plug up the trailer and use the vacuum in the trailer, and you know, pull out the hose and everything, but that was kind of annoying. So I wanted something mounted in the garage. Now I have something mounted in here, and I have 50 feet. This reaches all the way out to the end of the garage, or at the end of the driveway, sorry, on the other side, across from the garage door. So plenty of hose to be able to do that. Now, this hose reel had one slight little, not really a defect, but something that wasn't quite right with it. It was actually missing a gasket in here. So I took everything apart and I made my own gasket with like a little round piece of foam, and I basically put it in there, installed it, and now everything is nice and tight, because before I could hear like a leak in here, and I would press it up like this and it would stop. So I knew it was just a gasket. The only difficult thing is to find these ends that screw on to these hoses. The only way I see, you know, where you can buy these is buying these orange rigid kits. So they're really difficult to find. Or when you do buy the Cantech hose, this hose, of course, it does come with one of these, but I can't find these separately. If you know where to get them, I've been searching for them. It's really difficult to find those, to source them for some reason, because you need multiples of these attachments. You need two here to connect to your vacuum. So it can be kind of annoying. And I know there's ones made for woodworking that you basically just attach onto here and you clamp it down. You can't do that. It's just, I don't know, I don't like that look. I like this look. It's much cleaner to just fit this vacuum hose in there. So now I still have it on the remote. I can turn the vacuum on and off and not have it, you know, noisy in here at all, which is pretty awesome. It's It's a busy day here at the Miranda compound. So what we're using for all the plastics is the Show Car Shiners Ultra Shine Detail Spray. It's basically like Stoner's Trim Shine, and we're using that on all the exterior plastics. So same thing, just spray it on, and you can wipe off any excess, any residue or overspray off the chrome and paint pretty easily. And it produces a really nice finish. I would say is a little better finish than Stoner's Trim Shine. Oh, it's less greasy. Okay, that's good. The truck is coming out beautifully. We are just doing some final touches here, and Jess is conditioning the interior leather and vinyl and plastic with what she likes to call, what? Liquid moo?
Liquid moo.
Liquid moo. It's called Liquid Cow. This is also from Show Car or Shiners products, and basically it's just a great leather leather conditioner. And it doesn't leave any type of shininess or greasiness at all. It just kind of dries to a natural, natural look. And it feels really nice too on the leather and plastics. Really nice stuff. It's one of our favorite leather conditioners now. But the interior is looking great. Carpets are just lightly kind of damp shampooed. No steaming or extraction needed in here because there's no stains. There's nothing really to worry about here. I do need to just scrub that mat down a little bit. It's not too bad. And the other mats here, the passenger one looks pretty good. The driver one looks good, but it's a little worn. It's not necessarily dirty. It's not. It's just worn down. And even with brushing it and everything, drill brushing it, it gets scuffed up and there's like damage. So that's not dirt or anything ingrained in the plastic. It's literally peeling off and wearing off and being damaged. See, crack? This is actually peeling off. So, not much we can do there, but it's better on this than on the carpet. We just finished the big truck. So this thing is done. It's looking beautiful. Paint is protected. The wheels, tires, looking great. All the bugs are gone. And I know I wish I used that bug remover and bug sponge, but I will use it again another time. Check out the mats. They look great. Now, we did spray them down because these were looking so dry and they're damaged still. You know, it's not gonna heal the damage. But we just sprayed them down with the Shiners trim shine stuff, and we'll let them dwell, and then we're gonna wipe them down really, really well. And then they look brand new, or they'll feel brand new. They won't look or feel super slippery. And as far as the inside, not a ton to show because there's no steaming or extraction needed in here at all. It comes in so frequently that we keep this pretty clean. But check out the leather. Look how nice that looks after the liquid moo, or the liquid cow from Shiners, is applied. It dries down to just a nice natural finish. It looks awesome. Beautiful. I love that. All right, so this one's done. On to the next one, and man, I really don't know what we're gonna do with this. Wait until you see the paint. Oh, and you probably saw us use this stuff on the windshield cowl. This is also from Shiners, and this is their trim new. So it is basically a trim restore and protectant. Again, this stuff is not super shiny or greasy at all, and I just brush applied it onto the cowl, and it kind of dries down to a really nice finish. So that was brushed onto the cowl and just kind of left there to dry, and it looks really good. Now, as far as this trim goes, this plastic here, this is not like a plastic trim like the rest of it on the vehicle. We actually use a ceramic coating, a trim coating on this. I can't remember if it was CarPro Deluxe or G-Technic C4. I think it was CarPro Deluxe. So, because we're just sick of this trim. It was so annoying to keep clean, and every time it came in, it was horrible. So we coated it, and that's why it looks so good. That's why it's reacting so well when we washed it. Just beaded right off. It cleaned up easily. Yeah, I suggest coating your plastic if you can. Instead of having to put on a product like this all the time, or Stoner's Trim Shine or whatever. I mean, you can if you want, but if you ceramic coat your plastics, then they will last years, not months. I would definitely suggest that for anyone who's just fed up with dealing with textured plastic that is just always fading on them, no matter what they put on there. Then clean it really well, IPA, panel wipe the plastic, and apply a true ceramic coating like G-Technic C4 or CarPro Deluxe. Either one, I've used both of those. There's a bunch of other ones, but I like those. They're easy to get, they're awesome, and they're affordable as well. So here's the next one. I don't know if we can even do anything for this. The swirls are one thing, because we're not really doing a paint enhancement here. We're doing kind of an in-between paint protection and enhancement, so a light polish, but nothing crazy. So the main part of this that the customer is worried about is this, going all the way to the back panel. This was really repainted badly and on the trunk. At first glance, it looks like it's failing, and like right here, it definitely looks like it's failing. But I took paint measurements and they seemed okay. I'm going to take paint measurements again and see where the paint is at. But it's all on the top surfaces here. That definitely looks like paint failure, clear coat failure. And I told him, at first I really couldn't do anything with it. It needs to be repainted. But the customer just wanted it to look better. So I agreed to do the best I can to make it look better, but I really don't think any of this is going to come out the way that, I would want it to come out. So we'll see. Let's wash it, let's decon it, and then we'll pull it in and see what we can do. Somebody was here already with a polisher, and you can see all the residue going up there, residue splatter all over the place, and it's just really bad. It almost looks like it was repainted with like a spray can. Here, it's fine. There, not so much. Same with on the top of this door. This looks like failure also. So, yeah, it's horrible. All right, let's get started. So here's a little trick, guys. With the seals like this, you can get water in between. So you can, with your pressure washer, have it act like a blade. You can go in like this. Water will get in there, but it's going to drain through out to the bottom. It's totally fine to do that. Water gets in there all the time. Now with the Accord pulled in, look how bad it is. It's cleaned, it's decon. There really wasn't much to mechanically decon, but man, that is horrible. And of course, as we move over to this area here, you see how faded it is, and it definitely looks like it's nearing clear coat failure. This, I don't know what this is. I think this is just a bad repaint job, and I don't know what they did to it. It's horrible. Same with this side. It goes all the way up here. This looks like classic clear coat failure. But then again, I just don't know, and the owner doesn't know. So it's just weird. You can see some weirdness here, the way that things are shaped. What do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think it might be? There's no definitive answer because there's no way of really knowing. But it definitely looks like clear coat failure in these specific sections. So let's measure some paint before we get to polishing, and maybe we'll do some wet sanding. I don't know if we can even help it, but we'll see. Now I also want to talk about these holders that you see here. I just keep loading this thing up with all sorts of different racks and hooks and stuff to hold tools and equipment. So we have this one here. This holds these types of pump sprayers. So you can just settle it right in there, and it has a little holder right there. And I just bolted it on there. I still need to cut this bolt off. It's too long. I just take an angle grinder and buzz that off, and I buzz that off there too. And then I have this one here that holds 16-ounce bottles, spray cans, things like that. Awesome, awesome design. Very simplistic, but also just perfect form. Now, I bought a bunch of other ones. So we have the ones that hold 32-ounce bottles here. I just haven't figured out where to put them. I have another pump sprayer holder here that I'm going to mount somewhere. But this company, it's called Kova, or Kuva, and it's on Amazon. But I actually bought one item off Amazon, that rack there, and I liked it so much that I reached out to the company, and I went to their website directly. And the prices were better, and if you buy, a couple of pieces at a time, like over $35 or $40, it's free shipping. It actually ends up being cheaper than Amazon. And maybe not as fast if you have Prime, but that's okay. Another, day or two extra. But the products are incredible. I love products like this that are very functional without taking up a ton of space. So really beautiful quality, powder coated steel, and it's just an awesome design. So I love products like this and tools like this, just like the beads racks. Beads racks also makes holders and things like that. This design is beautiful for the coatings. This is a little coating caddy from Beads Racks. So I'm going to support all sorts of companies like this because they just provide awesome tools. And no, not necessarily for detailers, but I reached out to the company, told them I love their products. I bought a bunch of them. They didn't send me this. I bought it myself. And I asked them, can you give me some sort of a a discount for my viewers. Not for me, but for my viewers. So, code down below, Miranda15, you'll get 15% off. Of course, the free shipping if you buy, you know, over a certain amount. I think it's like $30 or $40. So you get 15% off. So check that down below if you're interested in these racks. Just look how nicely designed they are. They're beautiful. And they have a bunch of different styles for different things, you know, different types of tools. But he's branching out. The company's trying to branch out into the detailing aspect because they realize detailers love organizational racks like this. They'll sell a one bottle holder, a 2, a 3, all the way up to this 5 one. And this is I think the biggest one they make. They might be able to make bigger ones, custom made, something like that. But awesome customer service, really good customer service, and I'm loving these racks. So I'm going to find a place to mount them somewhere over here, or maybe onto this one, just one of the 16-ounce, the 32-ounce bottle ones on this side, and get rid of this. I'm actually kind of not liking the way I have the brushes here. I want these brushes upside down, not right side up like this. So I might put it on this side, so we'll see. But really awesome design. I love that. So again, guys, check it out down below. Code Miranda15 for 15% off the Kuva racks. Okay guys, we're getting into this weirdness back here. Now, paint readings definitely signify a repaint. Yep. We're reading into the 8+ mils here because on the roof itself, this is not painted, we have normal paint. Around 4 mils or so. Now, around here, it's 8 mils, goes up, goes up. Yeah, look at that. 34 mils, that means there's Bondo or something else here. And it even ran into an error because it couldn't read anymore. Right around there, it won't read. Where is it? It's like in this weird little area here, it really jumps. Yep, 36. Okay, so it's all weird, right? Look at this, guys. This was just using a little bit of compound with a microfiber cutting disc, and we were able to cut through all that oxidation. So, you know, this is dead paint. It's oxidized, whatever they used, I don't know. It's not single stage, it's definitely clear coat because it's not coming off on the pad. You know, there's just dead paint on here that has kind of failed, but underneath it is good. Now, not saying that because we're doing this, everything is a-okay. Heating up, you know, I'm not heating up the paint that much, so that's good. A couple of passes gets it to this, but, you know, it's probably going to do it again. It's probably not good paint. It's not good clear coat, so it's most likely going to do it again. I can't guarantee that it's going to stay that way. But if we can get all of that looking glossy again, I think the customer's going to freak out. So let's work on this, and I even thought about wet sanding. I have some 3000 grit right here, and I think if we just gently wet sand that oxidation off, it'll be easier to compound. So let's try a few things. That's normal though. 4 point. If it's above 4, that's good. That's totally fine. Whoa. All right, so this door we really can't do much with. We're gonna have to lightly polish it with like an all-in-one. Yikes, that's not good.
Oh, but the roof? 4.2. I don't think the roof was repainted then.
Interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't. Should I start polishing the hood?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, let's see how the hood is coming.
This
Wow.
was before.
Whoa.
After.
Oh yeah, and this paint has got a little bit of metallic in it too.
Before.
Beautiful. Wow. And that's just a few passes.
Yeah, that was quick.
Whoa. Okay. That was using Orange Lake Country Pad, our favorite, and this becoming quickly our new favorite, the Fine Cut from Kosh Chemie F601. That is awesome. Whoa. That's pretty dramatic. All right, babe. Eiffel Tower! Okay, now I think that worked. That's gonna do it. But look at this weirdness. It's like tiger stripes. The way that they painted it. Oh, that is so weird. Yeah. You can see those weird stripes there. The paint is like defect free. That's underneath the clear coat. So I don't know what that is. Starts about here and ends about here. So you can see that weird tiger striping. Yep, but all the oxidation is gone. Oh yeah, you can really see it from out here. See that? That's not from wet sanding or compounding. That is underneath the clear coat.
Wow. So it's fractured.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like,
hood is original paint, and then that fender was painted, I think, right?
yeah.
Okay, so that was painted. This I don't think was painted. I think they really went to town with a rotary buffer. I'm not going to be able to do much on here because we're reading 3 mils and under. This was repainted, but I think we have enough paint to work with, so this is good. Let's continue down this way. This is looking very promising. So the Accord turned out way better than expected. I called the customer and told them what was going on because I did not expect it to actually come out this good at all. I was expecting to just polish over it and call it a day and not even deal with it because I had no idea. But great turnaround. Now, there are some things to mention that I'm gonna have to point out to the customer. Look at this. These are palm prints. If you look really closely, you'll see that they're palm prints. Someone went like this, and like this, and like this, all over this end, and then they, it was clear coated already, and I think it wasn't completely dry, and they went like this, and put their marks into it, and I really can't do anything for that. I can try to wet sand it, but you're still gonna see those marks. It's not gonna come out. So that's one of the bad areas. This door that we measured, this is under like 3 mils. Oh, like even at one point it was like 2.5 mils. So I buzzed over it quickly and it looks better. It looks way better, but it's all messed up. So it's glossy, but I can't go any further because you risk burning through. But this is incredible. This is a huge turnover. It's almost fully corrected and all of that oxidation is gone. The paint now looks incredible. You can actually see the metallic flake. It's kind of blurred there, but there it is. Yeah, it looks incredible. Now again, there's some scratches here. I'm not worried about those. They're all the way close to the edge. But the paint looks insane. I can't believe it came off. Now there's a part up here, this corner, that it was like bondoed really weird. And it's glossy, but still a little bit funky. So I can't do anything about that. But again, look at that. It's glossy. Very, very happy. You have the weird lines here. Again, just a bad paint job. And the hood, I mean the hood, the trunk. Look at that. Lots of paint imperfections in the trunk, yes, but the gloss is back. So much better. So what you saw us use was 3000 grit sandpaper just to basically remove that top layer of oxidation, make it easier for the compound and the pad to cut through. And then we just used the microfiber disc and a cross between, I used a little bit of this, the Flawless cut from Extreme Solutions, and the Dynamic cut from Extreme Solutions. That cut right through it. Actually, this was a heavier cut, and this kind of finished it really, really well. It's a diminishing abrasive, so you work it a little bit longer, and it finishes the paint really well with the orange pad. So for these sections, we wet sanded, and we did basically a compounding two-step, polish, and these are the results. Not 100% perfect because it's a bad paint job, but man, what a huge turnover. I had no idea it was going to come out this good. This door also came out incredible, almost 100%. And the fenders up here came out really nice. Again, the hood has got a lot of issues, lots of paint chips and all sorts of stuff going on. Actually, that's a bug. There you go. He just walked off over there. So a lot of issues going on here, but wow. The turnover on this is huge. So the product that we're using on here is actually a new sealant, and I can't tell you what it is yet because it's still in production, but it will be pretty amazing. We're liking it already. It's a product that when you apply it, you have to let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. If you're outside, you know, in the sun or as a mobile detailer, probably a little bit quicker. But the gloss on this is insane. And even though you still see a little bit of defects, if you remember what it looked like before, yeah, it was horrible. So now, man, it looks so good. This was a huge turnover. We kind of rescued this Accord because I had no idea how it was going to turn out. So this product right here is in testing. I can't show you what it is, but this will be something special, so stay tuned on the channel. This is going to be a special product, and I'm working with the person who's, you know, developing this, who's making this, and we want this to be a perfect product for us, but also for any detailer, and especially mobile detailers. This will be a sealant that you can machine apply or hand apply out in the sun, full heat. You let it sit on the paint, it will kind of cure and haze and remove it, and you should get amazing glossy results. And it's supposed to be a very strong sealant as well. 6+ months or more, depending on maintenance. So stay tuned on the channel for something special. And this little guy, so you saw that I had this other little red one under here, which I still use. It's still good. It's very similar. There's a few little differences, but I liked this one. Hey, get oh, there we go. I like this one better just because it came with 2 batteries. I think the other one you can get on AliExpress with 2 batteries also, but just to make it easier, you know, you can buy these on Amazon. Now they're variable speed. I set it on 4 and machine applied with a 6-inch pad. The bad thing, I shouldn't say bad thing, the only thing I don't like about it is I can't put a smaller pad on it. I probably could figure it out. I'm sure Kevin Brown could definitely figure it out. He likes to, you know, get backing plates and size them to any polisher that you want, but it's pretty easy. You can just unscrew that and put a 5-inch polisher backing plate on here. I'm sure I'll probably do that later. I'll figure it out. But it's fine. A 6-inch pad is great for wax application. It's just so handy. It's so light and smooth and quiet. I really like this little guy. I think I like this one better than the other red one, but they're pretty much the same. So just a little hyper dressing on the tires. And is all the glass done?
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right. And the trim, oh, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to wipe this down. So take a towel, and this is the trim new. Oh, wow. That looks great. That looks really great. I'll clean that off the glass in a moment, but yeah, that actually made the plastics and the rubber look like new. I'm happy with that. That looks great. Yeah, I'll wipe it off the glass. It wipes off glass and paint pretty easily, but that looks really good. That refinished the plastic. Yeah, that looks awesome. Now what about the Glovebox detail subscription? Well, we used the lithium afterwash and the really nice drying towel. We didn't get to use the insect remover and the bug sponge here or the interior cleaning wipes. And I know this would have been a great, you know, the truck would have been perfect to showcase this, but I will have other vehicles in, I promise you. And I'm sure they'll have bugs on them, so we will use this later. But this little pocket here, basically, you can put in your wash bucket and use this to scrub the bugs. Now, don't go too aggressive. Even with a bug sponge like this, it's not going to scratch, but it can cause a little bit of marring. But usually marring like that is easily removed with a quick polish. Not a big deal. But we'll test this stuff out, and we'll also test this stuff. Now, this is more for maintenance, so, you know, we'll use it on some maintenance details, maybe even our own vehicle. But that's what this is really designed for. Not deep cleaning, more maintenance. But the smell of this is like, it's like almonds, like cherries. It's awesome. It smells so good. So we'll get to use that probably in our own car when we get to clean it up, because we are selling our Avalon and our Sequoia. Avalon's going to be sold first, hopefully. So I'm going to clean it up, and I'll probably use that stuff on there. Maybe if it has bugs, the bug eliminator. But guys, if you want to get your hands on the Detail Glovebox, there's 2 ways. You can sign up for it yourself. Down below, there'll be the link, and you can get 20% off your first box. So if you want this box here, sign up for it this month, and enter code, I believe it's Miranda20, I'll have it down there, and you'll get 20% off your first subscription box. These boxes are $35 a month. The value of this one alone is $67. Usually that's around the price of each box. They're around $40, $50. So you're getting an awesome value, and you're getting full 16-ounce bottles of stuff, not little tiny samples, full bottles, and towels and brushes and all sorts of cool tools. So the brush here that you saw us use for the mats, that came in one of the boxes. Love this thing. As well as legendary car care, their graphene detail spray, the Liquid X detail spray, the Shine or Supreme Shine from Bosch, that came in a detailed glove box. I have a lot of products that came from the detailed glove box that we use and we love. So very, very excited to get these each month. So if you love subscriptions, you want to get your hands on it, do that. The second way is you can win this month's box. So what you need to do is two hashtags, hashtag Miranda Detailing and hashtag Detail Glove Box. Those two hashtags. Please also follow us on Instagram at Miranda Mobile Auto Spa. That's our Instagram handle. And if you're not already subscribed, which if you're watching this and you love all this stuff, you're probably subscribed. But if not, subscribe to our channel and click that bell so you don't miss stuff. 4 things, easy to do, and you'll be entered to win this. So in a week's time, I will announce the winner, and then the glove box will send you out this month's subscription box, or if it's not in time or whatever, the next month's. They will do right. They will get you either this month's box or next month's. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. There was a lot going on, a lot more than I anticipated. This job really kind of took the cake. It was, is that even an expression? Took the cake? Take the cake? This one really took more of our focus today. I had no idea it was going to come out this good, and I'm just really happy that it did. So, wet sanding, compounding, polishing to get that horrible oxidation off. I didn't even know if it was oxidation or what it was. So, I think we were just very fortunate that it came out this good. So, that's good. However, there is no guarantee that that oxidation is not going to come back. It was a bad paint job. It may very well come back. I don't know if it'll be months or years, who knows, but they need to keep up on it. The customer needs to keep up on this to make sure that that oxidation doesn't come back. Wash it regularly, protect it regularly, and you should be good, but who knows? There are a lot of unknowns on this vehicle, so whatever. It looks amazing now, and that's basically the point. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. As always, the tools, products that we used, except for that secret one, I can't let you know what that is. Everything else will be in the description below, so check those products out or tools out if you are interested in them. If not, then it doesn't matter, just enjoy the videos. And again, if you are interested in these racks from Kova, then the discount code will be down below, Miranda15, and the website. It's just cheaper to get it off their website than on Amazon. So you weigh the differences and choose for yourself which is better for you. Amazon might be faster shipping, but the Kova website is cheaper, and you get the 15% discount on top of that with our code. So you choose. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great week. Take care.